to go and have a better future for myself. I can't stay back in Akure, and Akure is very dry. So I relocated to Lagos, so thinking life will be better for me in Lagos other than here. I did not know that the Lagos I'm going to it's like I'm moving from frying pan to fire. If I had known. Madam Neye, ah, it is God that directed your platform to me. In fact, it is God that showed me your platform because I'm losing it. In fact, I've lost it already. Something has happened to me that I don't even know where to even start from. Like I am frustrated as I am right now, Madam Neye. I am really, really frustrated. I'm helpless. It's as if God has forgotten me, Madam Neye. I don't know. I don't know if it is a crime to fall in love with a man and get married to someone you call the love of your life. I don't know if it is a man. I have missed it. Madam Neye, I have missed it in marriage. I have missed it. Ah, my God. Madam Neye, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for crying. Just that I can't help it. I can't help it but get emotional. Whenever I think about my life, I get emotional. I can't just help it. This is my story. It happened that I used to live in Akure before I relocated to Lagos. And while I was in Akure, I learned tailoring work, that is sewing. So, and what even actually led me to that work was because our father passed, because I'm a lover of education. I love education. In fact, my father loved education. When he was alive, he made sure every one of his children were educated and went to school. But immediately our father passed on, it has been so difficult. Life has been very, very rough for every one of us. We have 5 siblings. Our mother has to take care of every one of us. And I'm the eldest. So I had no choice. I had no choice to drop out of school so that my younger ones can go to school. That is a very big sacrifice that I made, a very big one. But I was left with no choice. I just had to, at least to ease the burden off my mother. I had to. So after I dropped out of school, I went into tailoring learning because I had flair for fashion designing right from when I was a kid. So there was this tailor very close to our house then in Akure. So my mother took me there and I started learning tailoring work. So after I learned for close to 3 years because I took my time. I wanted to learn the work so that when I do my freedom, I would be able to stand on my own. So I learned for 3 years, and after learning, I did my freedom. My boss then gave me my certificate, and I was free to stand on my own. So after I learned the work and I did my freedom, I thought of it that will I now go back home? Will I go back to my house, to my mother and my 4 younger siblings? Even the house we are staying is just a room and parlor. It's not even convenient for us anymore. Will I now go back and stay there again? I was tired of the environment. I was tired of the surrounding. So I decided that, okay, maybe I should just relocate and move to Lagos. I have a friend in Lagos, and I already spoke to while I was learning. We're talking, and I already told her my plans are this easy if she can help me out. And she said that it's fine by her. So after learning my tailoring work, I did my freedom and I told my mom that I'm going to Lagos to, to go and have a better life for myself, to go and have a better future for myself. I can't stay back in Akure. And meanwhile, Akure is not somewhere that is filled with a lot of opportunities. Unlike Lagos, Akure is very dry. So I said, let me go to Lagos. At least if I can start my tailoring work in Lagos, at least I will have opportunity to probably do a job or do something also for some years, then stand on my own. Was the reason why I moved to Lagos. So I relocated to Lagos, so thinking life will be better for me in Lagos other than here. I did not know that the Lagos I'm going to it's like I'm moving from frying pan to fire. If I had known that love is wicked, people that sang that love is wicked, they are not lying. Love is truly wicked. If I had known that this will be my end, do I have any other thing again? After 2 children, I would have stayed in Akure. I would have gotten married in Akure and stayed there. At least my families are there. The Lagos that I went to, nobody, only me and my head and my friend. So I moved to Lagos and I started staying with my friend, started squatting with her for some time. I didn't have anything to do. I was staying at home. But then I got tired of staying at home. Then I can't be staying at home forever. I don't have money to set up, to start my tailoring shop. And I can't be staying at home forever. Let me find something to do. That was how I started selling drinks. I started selling pure water and the likes. Before I know it, from there, I got a job in a factory. I was even very happy that at least I'll be able to save money to start my tailoring work. So I worked in the factory, and while I was still squatting with my friend, I worked in the factory for like a year. Yes, a year. Then after a year and some months, thereabout. Then after that, I was able to save some money, up to rent a small shop and buy machine, at least start from there. My friend was even very happy for me that at least small, at least I'll start from somewhere. So I got that money. I rented a very small shop and I bought a machine, and that's where I started small. So it happened that there is this beer parlor around my shop. It's very close to my shop, not far to my shop. There's this man that used to come there to the beer parlor with his friends. They come, they drink and all that. So and the woman that owns the beer parlor, I sew for her. She's one of my customers, so sometimes she will come. I will go to her shop. Sometimes I even buy food because she sells food, to buy food, eat there. And so by doing that, I met this man in the shop there, and was like, okay, that he likes me. That's a young girl. I'm hardworking. I'm this and that, and that was how I met this man. And we started talking. Although the man is not bad, I won't lie, he's not bad, he's good looking, he's okay, he's handsome, he has a good job, at least he's doing well. There are even times whereby when it comes to to that beer parlor with his friends, he will even leave his friends there and come to my shop with his drink, and we'll be gisting and all that. So from there he asked me out. And me that already liked him, Abi, who will see something that is good, I will not like something that is good. And it's not as if he's married, he's single. I'm also single. So he asked me out and I said yes now. I started dating him. If I had known, I wouldn't have said yes. So we started dating. That's why we started dating. Before I know it, Madam Neye, I got pregnant. Oh. I got pregnant for this man within, it's even up to 6 months or 7 months that we started dating. I got pregnant for him. It is not my fault. It is not my fault. It is love. I was so in love with him. Love carried me away. That is why. So after I got pregnant for him, I told him. He was very, very happy. He was like, finally, this is that. This, thank God. Oh. I was like, which one is thank God? Me, I'm not happy because you've not paid my bride price. We are not married. I'm pregnant for you, and now you're telling me that me, I'm not happy. Please, at least come and pay something on my head so that I'll be happy, and I'll be happy to move into your house. So that was how he started scoping me, because that one is scope, because he died, he didn't pay shingbai. He said that I should not worry, that after I give birth, that is good, we go to Yaku, where my family house, that is going to pay my bride price, at least do small introduction and all that. And I was happy that, okay, let me at least give birth. Madam Neye, I gave birth to my first child though. Nothing, no show. I kept telling him that, when are we going to my family to go and pay my bride price? At least let me even know your own mother. So I don't know your mother, I don't know your family. It's only you that I know. Let me know your family so that your family will know my family. At least in case of any happenings, if anything happen. He started saying I should not worry, that I should calm down, and that why am I rushing him, that at least I already have a child for him, that is not going anywhere, that this is that. I was like, okay, no problem, I'm happy. I shall know you are my husband and I'm your wife. But for me to be fully satisfied that we are married, come and pay my bride price, come and know my family, come and know my parents, come and know my mom and all. He said, yeah, okay, that he will go. Even my mom kept calling. My mom kept asking. My mom will call me. I will tell her the same thing. My mom will calling. He will tell her the same thing, that this, that mama, don't worry now. I will call. I've been busy with work. It is work. Oh, this is that. Oh. I don't know, maybe it's because of the money he sends to my mother and my other siblings. So because he do send money to them, he sends money to them, he takes good care of them. Even me, that I'm his wife, he took good care of me. I didn't like anything. Even before we got married, there was a time he came to my shop then, and he saw how my shop was. He was asking me that, this one that my shop is looking so scanty, don't I need some tailoring equipment to use for my job? I said, of course I need now. So he asked me that, what do I need to improve my tailoring business? I said I need industrial machine, I need some other tailoring equipment. And before I know it, this man bought it for me. In fact, it was a shock. I thought it was even joking. He bought all the tailoring equipment, my industrial machine, everything for me before we got married. That was what even convinced me more to even date him and even leave the pregnancy after I got pregnant. Before I know it, I got pregnant again. I gave birth to our second child. Still, this man has not met my family. I don't know what else to do, because it's like I'm hooked already. This is someone I already have 2 children for. Where will I start from? Am I going to now take the children out of the house, or move out of the house because he refused to pay my bride price, or because he refused to go see my family, and I still don't know his family too? What will I do? Even my friend, I complained to my friend. She called him, the same thing, same excuse. He's busy, his work, his this, his that, till last year that he lost his job. And that was the turnaround of everything in our marriage. My husband became something else. Yes, I call him my husband because He is my husband. He's the father of my two children. And if people ask me outside, will I say no? He's my baby daddy. I'll call him. Yes, that's my husband. Despite the fact that he has not paid my bride price, he's still my husband because he's the father of my two kids. Immediately, my husband lost his job. He became something else. Maybe I'll call it a monster or something. I don't know. That was just the turnaround of everything. He started nagging. He became frustrated. He started accusing me that me I'm sleeping, and because my tailoring business has started blooming. Like I was making money. I took my time to learn, and I was very good at sewing. So I was making money. I had several customers. Sometimes I would even close late. He will be at home because he lost his job. He'll be accusing me that why am I just coming back so time? And I'm trying to explain to her, please, I'm sorry. It's a customer that came late. She was doing her fittings and everything. My husband does not want to understand though. All his mind was fixed on me. I'm sleeping with Manu. I have a boyfriend outside. I'll be like, what is all this? Did you see me with any man? Or have you seen me with any man ever since I ever started dating you? Have you seen with any man? Talk less of when we started staying with you and I have two children for you. Did you see me with any man? I have never in my life slept with any other man than you. I don't know any other man than you. Why will you be accusing me of all this? There was even a day that he called me and he was telling me that is it because he lost his job? Is that why I'm doing all this to him? I said, what am I doing? I have never for once maltreated you. I've never for once showed it to you that you lost your job. Ever since you lost your job, I've been taking care of the business and I've not complained because I know what you did for me and my family. Before we got married, I did not complain. So why are you not doing all this to me? Why are you making life unbearable for me? Sometimes if I want to go out, you tell me that I'm going to my boyfriend's place. I'm going to meet him. I say, okay, let's go together. Sure, you want to follow me? Let us go together so that you go and see there. I'm not going to any man's house for crying out loud. Don't me. I'm too young for all this. Give me peace of mind in this house. Give me peace of mind. Sometimes if his friends comes to the house, the way he talks to me, he just talks to me like as if I'm a piece of shit. I say, am I the cause that you lost your job? For God's sake, you lost your job. Is it my fault that you lost your job? Why can't you give me peace of mind? What is all this? Still, you've not paid my bride price. Now you are giving me headache in the house. Please now. He said, no, he kept on frustrating me. I didn't talk. I kept on bearing that God, I shall know that you save me one day. I will not like this. I don't know where he saw a particular picture. I don't know. He said maybe his friend or someone sent the picture to him on phone or WhatsApp. And he showed me the picture. He said that this is me. That is this not me? That I'm having, that a man is having knowledge of me. Like we are having together, because in the picture the person's face is not showing. It's just the back view of the person that is showing. Is this not me? He used to tell me that I'm having several boyfriends, not only one self. Is this not me? This is how can this be me? Don't you have look at it now? Is this me? Am I this fair? Am I not taller than this person? How can this be me? You this man, leave me alone now. Leave me alone now. That was how he started beating me. He started beating me. If not for one of our neighbors that saved me that day, this one would have saved me. He would have he turned me to his punching bag. He beat the hell out of me that day. I have attempted to go out, to back out of the house, but where do I want to back to? I don't have anybody in Lagos. I don't know anybody other than my friend, and I already have two children. Where do I want to move to? I shall say, God, I know you will help me. I will not. Yet I did not complain. No, I've never in my life disrespected my husband before. That's why the fact that he was nagging and he was treating me, and I've never disrespected him before. I still respected him, and I still perform my duties as a good wife to him, because I know that God will answer me one day. Madam, I saw her. So on a fateful Sunday morning, I prepared myself and my kids. I already have two children for him, 10 years old boy, 7 years old girl. As my husband does not go to church now, what will I do? And as I don't have any other person, I don't know any other God I can cry to than to call on God in heaven to come to my rescue and help me. Because I was helpless, I don't know anybody. I called my family members that they should please come and help me. They should come and talk to my husband. I pleaded on my uncles. I pleaded to my mom. My mom said, lie, never, that she will not come. That since my husband has refused to come to Akure to come and pay my bride price and meet my family, that they will never come to my house. That whatever I see in that house, that I should just bear it. And I told my mom that she wouldn't want me to die in this marriage. She said, that's the life I chose. That's the path I chose. It was then I know that I'm helpless. It was then that I knew I was helpless. I started calling on God. God help me. So that's Sunday morning. I prepared my children, and we went to church. My husband does not go to church. Ever since he lost his job, he has done something else. He does not go to church. Sometimes he will even come back home drunk, smelling. I will say, God. So I went to my church that day. Not knowing that coming back home, I won't meet my husband alive. As I went to church, it was our neighbors that told me when I got, because they had to call me from church that I should come back. Something is happening in my house presently. My husband has called every of his friends, every of his family members, including his mom, that if anything happens to him, that they should hold me, the wife, responsible. That it is me that wants to kill him, that I've been trying to kill him, I have not succeeded. But in case anything happens to him, that they should hold me responsible. They called me from church. I had to rush home down. What is happening? When I got home, I met my husband struggling for his life. He was battling with his dead drunk, battling, gasping for breath. That was how I rushed myself and some of my neighbors. We rushed him to the hospital. Before we got to the hospital, my husband gave up the ghost. My husband turned me to a reader at a very long age. It is finished already. This is it. And we go to the hospital now. When we go to the hospital, the doctor checked. They confirmed that he was dead. So they had to carry out a test on him. They carried out an autopsy test on him. And they found out that he actually committed suicide. He drank sniper insecticide to kill himself. And this man called everyone that I was the one that killed him, that I've been trying to kill him, that they should hold me responsible. That was the beginning of my ordeal. That was the beginning of my problem. We left the hospital. The family members, they came, they took his corpse first. After taking his corpse, they sent myself and my two kids, they sent us out of our house and they locked the house. They sent me to the street, me and my two kids, they locked the house. They said they will come back from me, that they are going to deal with me, that my eye received fire. I called my family again, please help me. So, see what happened. My husband is that they say it's not their business. Anything I see now, I should take it, that they will never come there. I had no choice now. I had to move back to my friend's house, at least for a while, to even get my bearing, to know what my next move will be. From there, my husband family members, they started threatening me that I was one that them that when their brother was alive, my brother used to report me to them, that I've been trying to do this, I have succeeded in finally, that this that. They said all sorts of things. They said I must is a must. I must follow them to the village to go and swear, to go and take an oath that not know anything about it. So that I must follow them to the village to go and drink his body water. I say, me, God forbid, lie, I will never do that. Was I the one that killed him? Didn't you hear when the doctor said it was sniper that he drank poison? Sniper is set aside. So they started threatening me. They started threatening me that I must follow them to the village by force. I must follow them to the village, that if I do not follow them to the village, that my eyes will see fire, that I will not have peace of mind. They said I should come and swear in their village that I have not slept with any other man apart from my husband, because they said that was what he told them before he, that me I was sleeping around. So that was what led to his frustration. They said I should come and swear in their village, me that I've never slept with any other man when my husband was alive, other than my husband. They said I must swear, I must follow them, but this same village that my husband refused to take me to. That my husband refused to go and introduce me to his family. This is the same family members that want me to come to their village and swear an oath that I never slept with any other man other than my husband. Madam Neye. Ah. Madam Neye. Can't you see me like this? Is it possible for me to go and swear? Is it possible for me to go and swear that I've never slept with any other man? Why will I go to his village to go and swear? Do I know who they even have in stock for me in the village? Do I know if they want to even use my enemy in that village? Village that I do not know.
Place that you have not been to.
Village that I don't know. Someone that I have not been to before. I don't know them. I don't know that I can't speak their language. How will I even go there? Am I even safe in their village? Madam Neye. Madam Neye, this is what brought me to your platform. Oh, this is what brought me to your platform. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I am helpless. I am helpless. People of the world, please help me. Please help me. Listen to my story. Listen to my story and help me. Please advise me. Advise me, because I don't know what to do. Advise me on what to do. Should I go to his village and swear, or should I just stay back and pick the pieces of my life? Please advise me. I'll be in the comment section.